Good morning. Welcome to Options Tender. It is Wednesday for 2022. Welcome everybody. If you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit that Options Tender logo and subscribe. We got some cool stuff happening right here. Got a reversal. Now let's see how far it's going. So checking this out on ES on the multiple time frames. We're going to look in deep here. We already had a crossover. We go over this very often, but we regain this 8 EMA. Good for the bulls. Let's see what's happening a little bit lower. On the weekly, fell out of the wedge, coming down, still possibly a wave 4. Came off that 382, and this looks like it's going to get a higher low there, 1, 2, and possibly 3, 4, 5 to the upside. So that's something we have to watch, but not looking so good on this MACD. We have not crossed back over. We're sort of denied, but we're right in that neutral area, in other words. So right in the center of all this action, clearly this is just sideways consolidation slash we just don't know which way it's going to go yet. We do have a little bit of a bias to the downside because of our monthly, but we'll see. That monthly could go back up and go up further to make a bearish divergence. But here we go. On the daily, trend is our friend. We are back into that chop zone that we were in for quite some time. This is also a daily resistance area, and if we get it just a little bit closer, well, first of all, look, we have the MACD line not crossed yet, but it looks like it's trying to curl. We bounced off of the downtrend line there in the RSI, so this it kind of favors the bulls a little bit. We're trying to get over resistance as we speak, regain that 8 EMA, the 50, and coming up on that looks like the 200, the 20, and then 100 is just above it. Now we do have a downtrend line here. We have to be careful if it coincides right with those. Okay, so that's a big area. Now, if I want to be a little bit more exact on this daily supply, that's where we made a reversal back to the downside. So this red zone, we're now into it, right into the heart of it, and we're probably going to test right up there. If we do that today, to me, that's a short right off the bat. If we dip first and then come back up, I do believe that's a little bit more bullish. Okay, let's go down to the 65. And now this is what we're looking at from a closer range. First of all, we're right at the options expected move for the week. That's not unusual. So that's why we're pausing right here in the pre-market. Now, do we scooch up there just a little bit more? I don't know. But you notice that that 44.90 area is right where the 200-day moving average and the 20, we're right up on it. We're getting right there. And that coincides with this downtrend line. Lots of confluence, you guys. And this, to me, is a wedge forming, and it looks like we're going to get right into that wedge. Okay, so we're overbought on the RSI, just a condition, not a sell, and then not a divergence really, but getting right up there in the top. So we have a little bit of room to move. Let's see what else. We're in this area where we might be topping in between my time zones. A lot of this fits, okay? So on the Elliott wave terms, we have a count going on that this is a 1, 2, and then headed down. And you see the 50% retracement is right at that 44.94 area. Let's go over and see 44.94. I mean, that's right here. You know, obviously these lines can adjust. They're not perfect. You just throw them on there. If I lift that up just a little bit, we can go right into that 44.94. All right, we'll probably waste a lot of time grinding up there today. It looks like we might have a 1, 2, 3, and then we're getting into the wave 4, and then a pop for wave 5. So everything's looking real good for a reversal. Now, there's a couple things that could happen with the count here. I think a direct visit up to this 50% and would be a great, perfect time to go short. And this count, if we get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of this for a wave 1, then I really don't think that fits as well. Then that's probably saying that this is just an A, and then we're gonna have a B and then a C for wave 2 up to 618%, and that downtrend is going to be kind of invalid. But if we get directly up to there, that 50% retracement, to me the count just seems to be a little bit more like this. So that we had our 1, 2, 3, and a leading diagonal, 4. Our 5 actually ended down here with a wave 1 ending here. And then we actually had our A, B, and then a 5-wave move up for C when we get here. Okay? This is a little bit more of what I'm looking for, a little bit more complicated, but I got shook up in this area here, and I think this is a little bit more appropriate for a flat. So A expanded, B, and then a C, expanded C for that expanded flat there. Okay, so that's a little bit more of what I'm looking for. Today we get right up there. I'm shorting, and then on the NQs we'll do that for our Patreon members. If you want to join, just $5, $10, and $25 for the different tiers. Okay, thanks for joining us. Have a good morning trading, guys. We'll talk to you soon.